Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
Let's take a closer look at important topics affecting you and your family. Tune in to the GUT Credit Union's Facebook and YouTube pages this Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. Ask your questions, share your concerns, and get practical tips to help improve your life. A closer look with GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news for today, Monday, September 7th, 2020. I'm Beverly Telesford. In the headlines, mixed feelings as the new school year begins with a staggered approach to the classrooms. One mother pleads for financial assistance to conduct a brain scan on her 13-year-old son. Some remember the name, but not the date. Grenadians recall the passage of Hurricane Ivan. And the death of one of Grenada's Cold War prisoners stir emotions. Coming up in sports, Jamaica Tallowers lose to St. Lucia Zouks in the Hero Caribbean Premier League CPL 2020 on Sunday. And in around the globe, Jamaica reached worrying phase of the coronavirus, community spread, and India recorded a one-day record of more than 90,000 positive coronavirus cases. The details to these and other stories after this message.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Good evening to our viewers and listeners on K105. This is GBN News at 7. School doors reopened, but on a scaled-down basis. GBN made its rounds early on Monday to get a glimpse of students as they embrace what's now before them. Christina John interacted with students on the first day of school and has details in this report.
Monday, September 7th, the first day that school reopened their doors after a 5-month shutdown. School, as these students know it, would never be the same again. Principals, teachers, and students will now have to adapt to a new norm of phased learning. Neatly attired in their uniform, the lens of the GBN's camera were focused on students as they made their way to their respective schools on Monday morning. Unlike the usual densely populated school compound on the first day of school, it was reduced to students of Forms 5, 1s, and Grades 6. With a bit of anxiety returning to a much different environment and not knowing what to expect, some of the expressions were shared.
I feel excited, but I feel a little different also. It's a bit hard to control the mask, and we have to sanitize every minute, and it's kind of difficult to communicate with each other.
Great. This morning when I wake up, I forget I had to come to school, so my auntie had to come and wake me up.
I did. I miss everybody. I can't wait to start back to do work and see what we will try to face against Corona.
Feels good to finally be back with my friends and learn some more. I feel a little nervous today, but I'm excited.
Teachers too say they are happy to be out. Although the interaction is different, they say they plan to take it day by day.
Just getting up this morning, dressing, bathing, and putting on the clothes just to come to school. It's a really good feeling. You know, we've been out for so long, and I'm kind of anxious to see the children. I know I would be seeing grade 6 this morning, but my children will be on Wednesday, and I'm really excited. You know, it's just staying home for too long is not really nice. It's not, you're not knowing that you have the children to look after. So I really, really appreciate being able to be here this morning.
Feels surreal. I feel happy. I am excited to begin this new term with my new students. I am a Form 1 mistress, and I always love to welcome my Form 1s, so I'm happy about that.
Wonderful to be back this morning. I thank God and give him all the praise. I'm here to meet the new Form 1s and to just love them up.
Well, it feels good to be out because it eases a lot of the lock-up tension, you understand?
From outside the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School, where today the grade 6 students turned out and are the first ones to grace the classroom. I am Christelina John for GBN News.
As the doors swung open Monday morning, principals too swung into action, putting measures in place, giving parents a sense of security that their child or children will be safe. The Ministry of Education has also made a bit of adjustment. GBN spoke with principals of the Grenville Secondary, St. David's Catholic Secondary, St. Andrew's Anglican Primary, and St. David's RC schools about their plan of action for the new school year.
While most schools are operating in accordance with the Ministry of Education's guidelines of rotation, some principals are doing differently. Principal of the St. David's RC School, Nicole Batiste, says she will have the full complement of students on a daily basis. Reminders are placed throughout the schools as well as sanitizing stations at strategic locations on the school compound.
We're not doing a rotation, but from the 21st, all children registered at our school will be here. So with that, we have the students from the preschool to grade 2 having a different break time. The students from grade 3 and 4.
Peter Regis, vice principal of the St. David's Catholic Secondary School, says because of the much larger school population, they have decided to accommodate one additional level along with the Forms 5 on a daily basis, which in itself is a challenge for teachers, he says. Jennifer Rodney Lewis, acting principal of the St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School, explains her course of action.
To put the markings in the yard, fortunately the protocol has changed a bit. In the schools now it's 3 feet rather than 6 feet. We had to do the classes and show that the students are one to a desk, and so in that case we have a rotation schedule where we would not be having everybody because we are unable to accommodate everybody based on our space.
Over at the Grenville Secondary School, new acting principal Ronald Etienne says having students adhere to protocols will be a trial as children are sociable beings.
Our class phases will be guided mainly by the Ministry of Education with some of our own intervention. As much as possible, we will try to keep our Form 5s on site for the week as much as possible with one other class. The space permits us to do so, so we'll try as much as possible.
The advice to parents is to ensure that children are equipped with their personal sanitizers and that they are reminded to wear their masks. Christelina John, GBN News.
On another note, one of the country's most divisive periods in its history has come to the fore again. Mrs. Phyllis Code passed away on the weekend and has triggered a wave of emotional responses among the populace. Mrs. Code served as Minister of Women's Affairs during the Grenada Revolution from 1979 to 1983 and was the co-founder of the National Women's Organization. She died on Sunday at her home in Jamaica at the age of 73. We get more in this report.
Phyllis Code was one of 17 people convicted of the murder of Maurice Bishop, members of the People's Revolutionary Government, and civilians on October 19, 1983. She was the only woman among the lot and was incarcerated alongside her husband, Bernard Code, who was seen as the mastermind of the overthrow of the revolutionary regime led by Maurice Bishop. She was sentenced to death and released from prison on compassionate grounds in 2000. It was just after midday on Sunday that the news of her death broke. The report sparked an onslaught of responses on social media. Shortly after the information was posted on GBN television page, the platform was inundated by comments. One person chastised the GBN for posting the alert, asking, and I quote, "Why is GBN posting up pictures of that lady? 'Cause nobody cares about her." Why try to make her famous after the destruction they caused to our country? End of quote. In response, one person said, "Thanks for sharing. Please don't stop, because there is a need to share the history of Grenada in general and to highlight the contribution of women in particular with a whole new generation." Another commentator questioned, "And why has this become news? Who cares? At least you got a chance to live. Maurice Bishop didn't." Noting the responses, one respondent engaged in the vernacular to say, "Watch out, all you just upset Grenadians again." End of quote. Others cast aspersions on her guilt over the events of October 1983, saying, and I quote, "Bishop and others did not get to die with family members by their side. They were murdered. So, who cares about her? Let her meet her maker now." While there were several negative comments, there were some sympathizers. One person said, "I think she was a woman who led the way for many women in Grenada by the very position and power she attained. Yes, mistakes were made, and the dreams of a generation shattered. But we can still find some positives in her life and salute her for the strides she made for women." As demonstrated by the post, Phyllis Cole's legacy will be the subject to much debate, having carried the banner of being a divisive force in the revolutionary regime. And, as in life, it has carried over to her death. Joseph Cador, GBN News.
This is news at 7. Still to come, her 13-year-old son started collapsing without notice. Fearing worst will happen, a mother is pleading for financial assistance for a brain scan. More to this heartbreaking story when we return.
From Hillsborough to Point Saline, Flow has you covered. We value and support our future generations. We understand the importance of saying hello. Keeping you connected is our priority. We have been working day and night to improve our networks because we believe a connected country moves forward. We will continue to work to give you the best mobile LTE and home networks because with Flow, it only gets better.
Free groceries for 1 year when you shop at the food fair. Up to $8,400 in groceries. Every $50 spent between June 15th and September 30th gives you the opportunity to enter into the grand prize draw for October 9th, 2020. Third prize, free groceries for 3 months. Second prize, free groceries for 6 months. And the grand prize, free groceries every month for 1 year. There will be exciting giveaways monthly. Food fair, where you can fill your baskets without emptying your pockets. This promotion is sponsored by Food Fair Supermarket, Dutch Lady, Chief, Promo, Danny, and Supreme. Social distancing and hygienic protocols will be maintained at all times.
Envision more and get what you want with a Make It Happen loan from Republic Bank. Laptops for back to school? We make it happen. Home improvements? More space for virtual classes? That can definitely happen. What about a new car or a staycation? Explore paradise at home. Let us make it happen too. It's easy, quick, and affordable. Apply today for a chance to win US $1,000. Let Republic Bank make it happen for you. Call us today for an appointment at any of our locations island-wide or visit republicgrenada.com. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh. Available in original and lemon scents, and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent.
Local agents. Independence Agencies Limited.
Bruv.
Hello? I can't see you.
What's good?
But I can't even hear you.
Yo.
Hello? Hello? Ah!
Okay. Okay, I see. I'm good. I'm coming in.
Ah, there you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Is your business really ready this hurricane season? One of these businesses thinks they're ready. The other one is really ready. Business A used the MUI preparedness checklist. Business B didn't follow any checklist. Business A created a disaster preparedness plan, and practice drills make it easy to remember. Business B knows it's hurricane season but doesn't quite have a plan. Business A chats with their friendly Massey United insurance rep to check their deductible and ensure their coverage is adequate. She protects important documents and keeps duplicates off-site. Business B hasn't checked her insurance policy in a while. She protects important documents but forgot to make duplicates to be kept safe off-site. Let Massey United Insurance help you get ready this hurricane season. Download our helpful hurricane and disaster guide today.
Our superheroes are all among us. They don't wear capes nor have superpowers. In fact, they appear to be quite ordinary. They are the ones who provide us with food. They are our farmers, our grocery store workers, our vendors. They are our fishermen. They are the ones who heal us, our doctors and medical practitioners. They are the ones who protect us, our police officers. They are all the other essential workers who make this period bearable. And how can we forget our teachers, dedicated to educating our children no matter the circumstance? To everyone who is doing their part to make sure the wheel keeps turning, Ariza says, thank you.
Pharmacy offers both wholesale and retail pharmaceutical and over-the-counter products. We have the most competitive and affordable prices. We are the agents for Vit Plus multivitamin for healthy everyday lifestyle and Sanatogen powder. Hills and Valley Pharmacy supplies the best quality, name brand clinical products such as Rescue Oil, Bio Oil, Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Clarisil. We offer the most convenient opening hours. Our telephone numbers are 435-6904 or 6903. Remember, at Hills and Valley Pharmacy, your health is our business. We care.
Now open, Hills and Valley Medicare Center, your one-stop for medical supplies, massage therapy, physiotherapy, and an in-house physician. At Hills and Valley, your health is our business.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Envision more and get what you want with a Make It Happen loan from Republic Bank. Laptops for back to school? We make it happen. Home improvements? More space for virtual classes? That can definitely happen. What about a new car or a staycation? Explore paradise at home. Let us make it happen too. It's easy, quick, and affordable. Apply today for a chance to win US $1,000. Let Republic Bank make it happen for you. Call us today for an appointment at any of our locations island-wide or visit republicgrenada.com. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. As we remember Hurricane Ivan, are you asking yourself, is it a mere coincidence that Hurricane Ivan swept across Grenada one day after the reopening of school, and today its anniversary falls exactly on the first day of school? 16 years on, are we better positioned? Christina John has more in this report.
Today, Monday, September 7th, marks the 16th anniversary since the passage of Hurricane Ivan in 2004. According to the Acting National Disaster Coordinator, Sylvan McIntyre, new structures were put in place while some remain a work in progress. The Safer Schools Initiative is one of the new mechanisms formulated after Hurricane Ivan by the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, CDEMA. McIntyre explained how this functions.
Has embarked on what is called a Safer Schools Initiative. In 2004, that was non-existent.
having realized how badly bitten the school system were, the region recognized that not just Grenada, but all of the other countries within the CDMA system should ensure that there is a safer school initiative. And today we can boast that there is a system where safety officers are identified in schools, training is being undertaken with students, there are different safety programs and clubs in our schools today, and that is speaking well for our future where disaster resilience is concerned.
The disaster coordinator says CDMA has also developed a shelter module guideline with specific focus on COVID-19.
The CDMA's mechanism in 2020 has faced one of its greater challenges. 2017, we saw hurricanes. In 2017, we saw hurricanes that we'd not seen before. In 2019, we had similar impact in the Bahamas. And in 2020, we're faced with a pandemic that even that CDMA has to coordinate and ensure that out of dealing with a natural phenomena, now you are faced with a health hazard that has created scare around the world. In this case, CDMA had to tweak its mechanism to ensure safety protocols of its responding persons and safety protocols, they are common throughout each and every one of the states. The safety of the individuals who are responding to those countries and the safety of the persons who will be receiving those other persons that are expected to assist in those countries.
There are some takeaways, he says, from the period then to now. Some of the positives he highlighted include greater outpouring of volunteers, people are building back better, more private sector involvement, more plans and policies, and the disaster risk reduction instruments are in place.
I are seeing today greater compliance in terms of how the building code is being adhered to. Enforcement, which was one of the lacking issues in 2004, we can see greater enforcement of the building code 2020. Looking in 2004, our district structure was not quite as strong. Today, have we been building better at the district and community levels? That is an area that we hope could be greater enhanced, that the capacities at those levels, at the district level, is one of the areas we have not grown considerably in.
What remains a work in progress, however, include the strengthening of district and community structures, a more robust physical planning unit, strengthening of shelter systems and resources, and social media remains the competition. Christelina John, GBN News.
The passage of Hurricane Ivan in 2004 destroyed about 90% of Grenada's housing stock, costing the economy millions of dollars in damage.
Significance of September 7th, 2004 to you?
September 2004. Are you significant, is it? What signified? I can't remember.
2004.
Not many can immediately remember the date, but when their memories were jogged, their experiences were endless.
I remember sometime down the roof, that piece of cement roof, and I said, bloop, the roof gone. And when I look at my roof, all the people get up and I come by me, I to take and do my roof, and I look some piece of my garbage. Yeah.
It was real devastating,
The experience that maybe a lot of people wouldn't get in a lifetime. Hurricane Ivan, he wasn't really a hurricane, you know. I saw it like a messenger, you know. He was like judgment. Because what I live to see, people who live in a big concrete house, he mash up, and the neighbor right by them in a little small wood house, stand strong.
Some say they are now better prepared, learning from the lessons Ivan taught us.
When we had the past experience, you know, this one we're going to be a little more prepared, you know.
Well, I'm preparing right now for if any case any hurricane come. Well, I'm strapped down already. And well, I do my little farming, as you can see, and I do farming, but I really strapped down for when the hurricane is coming.
Now, one mother is pleading for financial assistance to conduct a brain scan on her 13-year-old son, who has suddenly been experiencing blackouts, severe headache, and now a swollen left eye. Rina Perez takes us on this painful journey.
Camille McIntosh is an unemployed mother of 4 who says she feels helpless and stressed about her 13-year-old son's medical situation and the fact that she is unable to meet its financial demands. The Mount Ridge resident told GBN that her son suddenly started experiencing blackouts in December of 2019. She said she took him for medical attention and several tests were administered on him. McIntosh told GBN while attempting to source the money to continue his medical attention, COVID-19 came to play, which did not make her financial situation better. She was advised by doctors just a week ago that her son needs to do a brain scan.
Well, he's 13 years old. He goes to school at the Christian Academy, and it's really affecting him because he can't open the eye for long. When he opens it, he says he's seeing in 2, and it's like the headache keep on coming irregularly now because he keep on crying with it most time more at night, and I just have to be up just monitoring him with it. The first blackout was he come from the shop and he was coming up from the shop then, and he told me I get dark. When he recovered, he told me I get dark, and he fell down. The bus driver and the conductor pick him up and they put him on the bus and we rush him to the complex. No, he was inside with me playing. He come out and he was there with them, and all of they called me and tell me, Carmel, Joshua fall down. So I just had to get up and run out again and pick him up again and run him back to the complex.
McIntosh explains that her son's medical condition also affects his education, as it is difficult for him to read his books. The mother says she is worried that if they wait too long to do the brain scan, which will cost $850 EC at a medical institution in Grenada, something terrible may happen to her son.
It's hard on me because I'm not working and I have he and 3 other children to go into school. So if I could get any help in any way, it will be most appreciated. I will be very, very happy.
We spoke to young Joshua McIntosh, who gave us an insight on what he experienced daily.
It doesn't really hurt me, but I just can't open it for long. My head does hurt me on one side. When I read it, I doesn't really read for long. I mean, my head hurts too hot, I just close the book and lie down.
For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Now, spice vendors at the St. George's Market Square are back in business. They have returned following improvement work at the facility. GBN's Josan McKee-Smith reports their thoughts on the upgraded booths.
The floor of Market 2 was tiled, interior repainted, roof repaired, among other changes commissioned by the Ministry of Infrastructure Development. The renovation of the market is also in keeping with the COVID-19 protocols. Though the vendors were home and couldn't ply their trade during the renovation period, they were happy to be back to their booths and expressed satisfaction with work done.
Yes, I came yesterday and I come this morning and everything is all right so far, you know. The market come out nice and we're just happy to have it like that. So we just have to keep on and keep it clean.
In my personal opinion, which is not everybody's opinion, the market looks very nice. I must compliment them. We didn't have tiles, now we can walk and slide on tiles. As soon as they said open, I think was Monday, but Monday we came, we cleaned out and everything, because Monday they said we could not put in everything. So between yesterday and today, I'm trying to settle out everything.
The future aspect of this market now is so enhancing that knowing how it works, how it becomes. You know, I mean, people be proud. No old board, no old plastic, no old cardboard thing. We don't have time for that. We move all debris that create rodents and insects and other things.
Changes are good. How they did it, it's good. Because they placed tile and everything, and the sand clean up and whatnot. So far, everything's all right.
My mask is on my face, even as we speak, and I make sure I have my hand sanitizer and my thing to wash my hands.
They said there were minor issues preventing them and others from successfully reintegrating into the market.
It's a bit tedious because I can imagine the rest of the vendors who have to put back everything that they have, start from scratch. So it's basically that you're starting from scratch. And because my stuff, as you can see, is very small, my feelings and my heart goes out to the people that had to take all their stuff and go home, pack market and come back and there's not adequate space to display?
Some people, the distance they live, it create a kind of inconvenient. Right, who could live in close to come now and do things, but I mean they come in bit by bit and eventually they all settle in and be airy.
The other section of the market remains under renovation as the ministry works towards returning the vendors to a comfortable and organized environment. Joseph McKee-Smith, GBN News.
Stay with us now for tonight's GBN ISAW.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. Rechanging the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
Recently, we've seen busmen in the media clamoring for better conditions. Tonight, we see them driving community activism. Tonight's ISAW highlights photographs of members of the Grand Anse Bus Association repainting pedestrian crossings, cleaning roundabouts, painting bus stop areas, and cleaning drains along their route as part of their community outreach initiative. In a Facebook post, the association thanked members of the Southern Division of the Royal Grenada Police Force for their assistance while giving special mention to some service providers for their cooperation. You can send in your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms. We take a break, but still to come, trade union representative pleads with government to regularize long-standing public officers and to pay Gemma Bean Thomas. This is News at 7. Stay with us.
Bruv.
Hello? I can't see you.
What's good?
But I can't even hear you.
Yo.
Hello? Hello? Ah.
Okay, I see you. I'm good. I'm coming in.
Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
It's new, innovative and classy, and a cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grand Anse, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
They say sometimes less is more, but at Real Value IGA Supermarket, we believe more is more. And since we are all about more, we want to buy more from farmers like you so we can sell more to our customers. If you have a farmer's ID and fresh produce to sell, Real Value IGA wants to buy.
For more information, contact Real Value IGA on WhatsApp at 405-4405 or give them a call at 439-2121.
Missing the mass? No, here's an opportunity to win big with the Grenada Distillers Limited. Purchase any specially marked bottle of pure white or special dark for a chance to win. Look out for the Missing the Mass scratch ticket and win prizes instantly. Available at supermarkets island-wide. Prizes include mobile top-up, hydration backpack, domino sets, shot glasses, Clax Code product, t-shirts, and other Spice Mass merchandise. Plus much more. Grand prize. The ultimate Missing the Mass Clax Code Beach Line for you and 10 friends. Food, drinks, music, and more. It's the Missing the Mass Scratch and Win promotion. Clax Code Rum, Grenada's #1 rum.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Bendon Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
What's that? No bingo at the stadium? Don't worry, Sunday, September 13th from 6 p.m. We've got you covered. Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo. It's on every 2 weeks, and it's so simple and easy to play. And the best part, you can win $10,000 US. Bingo tickets cost $10 US. That's only 27 EC dollars. Get yours at gotofed.com or special box offices island-wide. And if you don't have any idea how to play, then visit our main office at Brew Street Mall, where one of our agents will go through the process with you. Sunday, September 13th. Don't miss the bingo action online. Live stream, we go live. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo. It's lots of fun and excitement.
Missing the mass? No, here's an opportunity to win big with the Grenada Distillers Limited. Purchase any specially marked bottle of pure white or special dark for a chance to win. Look out for the Missing the Mass scratch ticket and win prizes instantly. Available at supermarkets island-wide. Prizes include mobile top-up, hydration backpack, domino sets, shot glasses, Clax Code product, t-shirts, and other Spice Mass merchandise. Plus much more. Grand prize. The ultimate Missing the Mass Clax Code beach line for you and 10 friends. Food, drinks, music, and more. It's the Missing the Mass scratch and win promotion. Clax Code Rum, Grenada's #1 rum.
At Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a Communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, we see you working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal, join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made. My name is Hollis Mr. Killer Map, and I endorse this message.
Is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Now, from Hillsborough to Point Celine, Flow has you covered. We value and support our future generations. We understand the importance of saying hello. Keeping you connected is our priority. We have been working day and night to improve our networks because we believe a connected country moves forward. We will continue to work to give you the best mobile LTE and home networks because with Flow, it only gets better.
Welcome back to the news at 7. Trade Union's representative in the Senate, Andrew Lewis, is appealing to government to regularize the work of some public officers.
President General of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andrew Lewis, made an impassioned plea to government to regularize the work of some public officers.
Could you imagine that most of the jobs and functions performed by our healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, pharmaceuticals, laundry maids, orderlies, cooks, for 10, 15, 20 years and to be told after 15 or 20 years of service that you're not qualified enough to be made permanent, at the same time that you have been providing those services. Salute must not only be by song.
He told the Senate last Friday that after the sacrifices of public officers, people recognize that frontline workers during the confirmation of the COVID-19 pandemic, the jobs some do for decades can't be regularized.
The vast majority of them, all of them, have no pension or gratuity to get to go with, as some of our officials in our home, in our house, in our parliaments are qualified to do. After the amendment made by this very said House, coming after the Disqualification Act of 1983, when the members of this House looked out for themselves, these workers, after giving 30-something years of service, are going home without that. But yet still, they are the front line.
He further told the Senate the reason a number of nurses left the country recently.
They didn't go because they figured there were greener pastures on the other side, through you, Mr. President. They left because they didn't feel appreciated. They left because they did not feel that the employer, the government, were prepared to make them permanent. Our nurses, our doctors, the vast majority of doctors are on contract, a violation of the law. The information that I have is that the last set of doctors were made permanent in 2008. Yet still, they get up every day, they get up every night, they go to the emergency department and they work.
Lewis said a motion brought by the Labour movement and tabled in Parliament to debate the issue of permanency was deferred during the sitting of the Senate. Cherry and Blackburn Stephen, GBN News.
President Andrew Lewis is also appealing to government to pay monies owed for former Cabinet Secretary Gemma Bean Thomas. His appeal was made during last Friday's sitting of the Senate.
Sister Gemma Bean Thomas, who has not received an income from government since 2018, who despite the fact and in spite of the fact that there was agreement to pay her, she has not received one cent from the government, who continues to have to meet her daily bills, who gave close to 30 years of service to this country. What messages are we sending to our people, to our patriots, to come in to work into the public sector?
The High Court awarded $75,000 in vindicatory damages, in addition to a previous summary judgment in excess of $600,000, in addition to interest on this award, and $1,000 in costs on the assessment of damages to the former Cabinet Secretary in a suit against government. Prime Minister and Minister for Finance Dr. Keith Mitchell has since responded that he thinks the judgment is unfair. Stay with us. The weather and sports is up next.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
What's that? No bingo at the stadium? Don't worry, Sunday, September 13th from 6 p.m. We've got you covered. Join the fun and excitement online. Play Waggy T Virtual Bingo. It's It's on every 2 weeks, and it's so simple and easy to play. And the best part, you can win $10,000 US. Bingo tickets cost $10 US. That's only 27 EC dollars. Get yours at gotofed.com or special box offices island-wide. And if you don't have any idea how to play, then visit our main office at Brew Street Mall, where one of our agents will go through the process with you. Sunday, September 13th. Don't miss the bingo action online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo. It's lots of fun and excitement.
The Atlantic hurricane season continues, and GBN continues to bring you the latest weather updates. We now join Sigoni Mohammed at our sister station TV6 for our regional weather.
That's right, Urvashi. It is steamy days ahead. Today we got up to 34 degrees Celsius. And guess what? Information coming out from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Service in terms of what the outlook is going to be like for the months September, October, November. Well, it says this, basically, that the rainfall activity we're expecting to see in this month is going to be somewhere around normal. So wet like normal or near normal rainfall. That's typical of the wet season for the month of September. Where temperatures are concerned, however, it's going to be warmer than normal. So your normal daytime temperatures will feel even warmer than that, and your evening time temperatures. So all around now, it's going to feel like if you're cooking even in the nighttime. And believe it or not, after coming out of August, we got above average rainfall for that month. And now we're going to see some near normal rainfall tapering into this mix here for September. And where temperatures were concerned, it was quite warm, not just for Trinidad and Tobago, but for the entire globe, believe it or not. So we are seeing some steamy temps well into the nighttime period. And what does that mean for us in the next couple of days? Because September is generally one of our hot months in the wet season, and it's the peak of our heat season here in Trinidad and Tobago as well. So warm days ahead, warm nights ahead as well. And where rainfall is concerned, with extra rain coming in, well, in those urban and built-up areas, you can expect the likelihood or the amount of rain shower activity we get to increase. So you'll get riverine flooding, you'll get street flooding, flash flooding. That risk will be increased as well. In terms of the temperatures, it's going to feel uncomfortable, and you will be feeling that as the days progress. You might want to invest in some air conditioning units or maybe a fan as well. A spritzy bottle, believe it or not, kind of helps you cool down just before bed. Take that as a tip to go forward there. Where there's extra water coming into play, look out for mosquito breeding areas. So in those pots and pans you have lying around collecting water, you want to clean them out for the next couple of months, okay? We don't want any insect vector-borne diseases developing in those. And for those of you living along those hilly areas, this is in particular for you. You guys need to be extra careful, because with extra rainfall coming in, we are looking out for some landslide and landslip activity. And August already proved that there was a lot of rain shower activity from passing tropical waves, even passing tropical storms in and around the area. And what we're seeing now, so we have two new additions to the Atlantic. As of 5 o'clock today, we now welcome Paulette and Renee, two tropical storms. The good news is that with this very active season, we are not looking at these two in particular to impact any land masses in the Atlantic, that is in the Caribbean in particular, and they're very far away from Trinidad, Tobago, Grenada, and its dependencies. So we get to breathe a sigh of relief. Again, these two systems, one just off the African eastern coast, remaining as tropical storms, and they're just going to push over into the central Atlantic Ocean, far away from us. But in the interim, what's happening for us right now, because it's kind of steamy and where we have really hot temperatures during the daytime period, it's going to build up with some daytime heating, clouds develop, rainfall of course will happen in here as well, and that means in between you're going to get some spotty showers. So tonight, a couple of areas settling down significantly, not too bad. We do have some quick passing clouds moving into the area, coming out from the west of course and southern portions, so you'll notice that there's a little bit of a pitter-patter rolling in, and that's going to pick up into the overnight period as well, and you'll see that cloudiness developing. Wickedly warm tonight though, so you may not be pulling the covers at all, and you want to take note of these temperatures. 26 degrees Celsius in Tobago, Trinidad, still quite warm at 24 degrees. And to tomorrow's forecast we go, and this one is going to be interesting because between sunrise and sunset, it's not so much a seesaw. It's going to be hot, it's going to be steamy. Temperatures again coming in at 34 degrees Celsius for Trinidad, Tobago 32 degrees Celsius, and as the day progresses, again that cloudiness will develop by mid-afternoon. Look out for the showers and thunderstorms occurring across western and hilly areas of Trinidad. Tobago also getting clipped by some quick passing shower reaction in the mix here as well. I know somebody that's going to be enjoying their day today, and probably we'll see her tomorrow. That's Disha. So Disha, from all of us here at Team 6, we want to wish you a happy birthday, of course. That's why you're not here, and we hope that the rain shower into tomorrow's forecast doesn't spoil your day too much overnight, that is. So that's a wrap on your weather. Your marine forecast comes up in a short while.
Weather for Grenada, Carriacou and Petite Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight is generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with few brief early morning showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves up to 4 feet in open waters. Tides high at 6:30 p.m. and low at 1 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:58. Weather for Tuesday, September 8th, partly cloudy with few brief showers, becoming generally fair during the afternoon. Weather for Wednesday, September 9th, generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy at times with few brief showers. And weather for Thursday, September 10th, generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with few brief morning showers. Stay with us. Sports is up next.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Foliage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with Tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with Tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with Tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. Telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
Opio.com. Sale. All the outlets, hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, test hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato, you can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound, lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
Good evening, sporting fans. A remarkable collapse of 9 wickets for 45 runs in 44 balls, including 3 sets of 2 wickets in 2 balls, saw the Jamaica Tallawahs lose to the St. Lucia Zouks on Sunday. Tallawahs collapsed from 84 without loss and fell short of a modest target of 146 against a canny side who are making a habit of defending low totals in the Hero Caribbean Premier League 2020. Here are some match highlights.
Really struggled today. Boundaries for him were few and far between. His timing was off. But Phillips was quite good as usual. He brings his A game almost every time. He doesn't always succeed, but more often than not, you know that he gives you that effort. Did it again today. Leading run scorer of the tournament, and while he was there, the Tallawahs always felt they were in with a chance.
Yeah, they're just good cricket strokes, just sensible batting and playing the percentages. Yeah, look at that. Straight as an arrow, wonderful stroke. And then that is a peach. He's done on the flight there. Zahir, what a cracker. Well, Mr. Blackwood on that is it. There is the classic catch of this 8th edition of the Hero CPL. What an absolute beauty. Captain Marvel. And then another one. Eldorado, look out, here we come. Dre Russell out first ball. That's how much it means. Gold. And the run out here, a little slip here from Chadwick Walton. Get back, Chatters! No, came second. What a great throw from Najee Buller. Right on the button. Carlos, that's not a good stroke, my friend. No, that is dead. Absolutely plumb. Jamal Glenn. And again. Pamala, first ball, golden duck. It was a lovely stroke, got all of it and some. What a big piece of it. It was nice too. And then couldn't get enough on this one. Curtin. Well, he did on that occasion. Then, oh, bowled. Knocked over in the end. Young Curtin. And this is the one I was thinking of. Ahmed Nabi. Got rid of Lamek Chani. And they simply ran out of steam, the JTs. Victory to St. Lucia. Very good. Team effort.
Sports news, the Pober on the Globe is next. And now for the probe around the globe. Jamaica has now reached a worrying phase of the coronavirus community spreading. A declaration was made from the Ministry of Health at a press briefing, and citizens have been encouraged now more than ever to observe the health protocols. More in this TVJ report.
COVID-19 community spread is now in full effect, with more than 1 million people projected to get the virus. In recent weeks, the number of confirmed cases have climbed significantly, so it wasn't surprising when Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jacqueline Besesa McKenzie said this at a press conference on Friday.
The technical team at the ministry, we have been monitoring this situation very closely, and over last weekend, just 3 to 4 days ago, we went through the data, did the analysis, and based on what we were seeing, this was in fact suggesting that we are in fact going into community transmission.
Community transmission means that persons are now contracting the virus without any link to a confirmed case.
Very quickly, our numbers have climbed, and the positivity rate, which is again is a number of positive tests that we're getting coming out as a percentage of the number of tests that we do, we have seen at the end of last week that there has been a dramatic increase.
This has prompted the ministry to issue an alert to the public that transmission for COVID-19 is now island-wide.
Previously, and certainly at the beginning of August, when we were looking at our active cases, we were not seeing our active cases involving so many parishes. Now we are seeing that our active cases are spread across all parishes. As a matter of fact, I think we have 783 communities island-wide, and we have active cases in 311 of these communities.
Up to September 3, the total number of confirmed cases stood at 2,896. 242 have been classified as local transmission, while 1,300 are under investigation. Meanwhile, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is warning against panic.
Sufficient for persons to know how to respond, know what their role is, not to create greater uncertainty or fear, because the truth is the best way to deal with this is for us to manage the process. And by the way, this is not just about Jamaica. It is happening all around the world. Everyone is going through these phases and are seeking to manage it the best way that they can.
Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.
And that's it for the probe around the globe. When we return, a recap of the headlines. Recapping the headlines, mixed feelings as the new school year begins with a staggered approach to the classrooms. One mother pleads for financial assistance to conduct a brain scan on her 13-year-old son. Some remember the name, but not the date. Grenadians recall the passage of Hurricane Ivan, and the death of one of Grenada's Cold War prisoners stir emotions. In sports, Jamaica Tallowers lose to St. Lucia Zouks in the CPL 2020 on Sunday. And in around the globe, Jamaica reached a worrying phase of the coronavirus community spread, and India recorded a one-day record of more than 90,000 positive coronavirus cases. Now, if you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it would be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Beverly Telesford. That's news. Good night.